I'm so excited to work with these awesome two dancers. I've never done anything like this before.
We really want the audience to just feel something and to feel moved and to feel inspired.
I'm really just kind of anxious to see what's going to come out of something like this.
Now, tell me about the inspiration behind Remixed, how it all came to be, Harry.
I think, you know, with D Studio, it's a dance lifestyle channel, and with music and dance, you know, it's been around for centuries, you know, the combination of the two, but never have we seen a show where the dancers get to collaborate with the musicians. So the idea behind it is just to allow them to collaborate and create one awesome giant performance.
And now you were approached, Christina, for this, and we all know Christina from her incredible songs and covers on YouTube. How many years have you been doing this now?
2.
Two?
Possibly.
But it's created an entire career for you at just 17 years old.
Yeah, well, 18 now.
18. You're getting old.
18
You are a veteran now.
Yeah, no, YouTube is amazing, and I never realized what a big community it was when I started. And it's really just grown up a lot. I feel like I've grown up on YouTube, you know? So it's amazing.
What's that first video that you could say really made you bigger than, you know, than you were, I hate saying went viral, perhaps?
There was like I don't know. I mean, Party in the USA was, I think, like my second or third video.
Yeah.
And that got me to like the 100,000 point. I was like, oh my gosh, 100,000 views, that's amazing. And then, you know, I did more videos and it just kind of grew a little more popular. And then I did Just a Dream with Kurt Schneider and Sam. And that one, like, launched, like, massively. So that's probably the most viral one.
Now with these new channels popping up, what attracted you to being part of Remixed?
Well, for one, I've never worked with dancers at all, and I can't dance either.
Really?
So
I want to see you do the Running Man
You
right
have,
now.
you have a couple
you
of dance
don't.
moves, I know you.
No, I can pretend to dance in like a really bad fashion, but I feel like I appreciate dancing so much more than I did because it's really passionate. And I learned a lot just from doing this show, and it's really beautiful to combine music, like live music really, with dancing, and it's so beautiful, and I think the episode turned out really amazing.
Now Marie and Keone, who were your beautiful, amazing dancers for this episode, which has been blowing up really, what was it like working together? Did you know Christina before this? Had you seen her videos on YouTube?
We didn't know. I think, you know, the whole Remix experience was the first time we actually got to meet Christina, and I think just the collaboration effort was so. It was the first time for us, and the avenues were really explored, and we really felt like we hit something all together, and it was a great experience.
Yeah, and then as an executive producer of this, I guess what kind of content are you trying to create on YouTube? Are you trying to do something different?
I think we're trying to do something different in the aspect of, you know, combining these two arts. You know, you see a lot of dance videos and you see a lot of people doing music or putting songs together, but I think that it's the combination of the two, and try and put it in a way where the production quality is really high, and how these guys that are so talented come together, and two different worlds. You know, they, you know, Keone and Mari have their own YouTube channels, and obviously Christina does as well. So it's like combining the two and working together. I think that's what's special about it.
Now, Christina, you're now, you know, you also have a manager in the traditional space too, and I'm sure people are hitting you up because of your success on YouTube. What does that say about the future of entertainment and where this is all headed?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I mean, YouTube is really, like I said, growing up on YouTube, YouTube has really changed a lot too, for the better, really. And I think the industry in music and entertainment, both just everything, is really noticing YouTube now, and it's like they really want to take people from YouTube and, like, you know, grow them into their little product, you know. And I think it's cool. I mean, my management found me on YouTube, you know, so I think YouTube has a lot to do with the future of entertainment.
What is the difference for you, Harry, from working on a traditional show like Glee? And how many Gleeks are out there?
It's very different. You're dealing with a bigger budget, and obviously there's just like a studio behind it, and there's more people, people in the kitchen, I guess, in that sense. But when you go into YouTube, there's still a lot of people that, if you look at the credits, there's still a lot of people who worked on it. But I think it's more of a passion because obviously the budget isn't as big, and people are doing this outside of just for a paycheck, and I think that's what's great to be able to be creative, and especially on a dancer's space, being allowed to be on the same platform as a music artist or actors and whatnot.
Yeah, so what is the secret of building community on YouTube? What tips can you give people of how to get involved more? And I'll start with you two right there as well, because you obviously got involved with the right channel and the right people.
Yeah, well, we just kind of had this happen. We had friends put up videos of our dance, and we didn't even know about it, and then started getting a reaction. So I think just putting genuine stuff out there that you really care about, that you're proud of, then people see it and they react. They're attracted to that. So I think that's what we strive to put out. I know for us too.
Yeah, I mean, there are strategic ways you can get your video content out there and known to community, but for us, we just want to put out, like Mari said, genuine work, and we're really passionate about dance, so it's easy for us. It's not something we have to think about. We just love dancing. We just hope that people can appreciate what we put out.
Yeah, and you, Christina, because you've been so great, obviously building your own community and continuing to do it. So what are your tips? How can singers and artists get the word out about their music and their content?
Well, I've always said start with covers if you're new. Because clearly, if you write an original song, no one's going to know what the heck it is if you're a new artist, So putting out covers will draw people in and therefore building a fan base. However, I don't think you should just do a karaoke version of a song. I really think that you have to do something unique and just be very much yourself, but be different, from everything else happening. Same as, if you're a dancer, do something different. Don't just do what's being done already. And that's what's cool about Remix, is we're combining the two, which is already like, boom, different right there.
Yeah, remixing the perception of music and dance, so.
Yeah, and music and dance seems to work so well for the YouTube community in many ways. People love sharing. It's a universal language, and YouTube is around the world. It's not language specific.
You said it.
I should just promote this.
You should. You're doing a good job already.
Is this something you want to do more of, Harry? Like digital projects?
I think so. I don't think it's just one particular space, but I just think, obviously, everyone always talks about it. It is a future. And it is. I don't think it's, when television came into the pipelines, when it was just films, that people were watching, people got scared, like, oh, what's going to happen? And television has gone away. And I don't think digital will either. So it's definitely something I'm very interested in. And I love what these guys have been able to do, create something out of almost nothing, and be so successful with it.
And I want to hear what's next from all of you. Where are we going to see all of you next on the interwebs?
Probably in a dance video.
At least we now could put a name to the face, right, and the moves. Christina?
Probably in a singing video. No, I'm still, putting up videos on YouTube.
And you have a new album?
I'm in the process of making a new album, and I want it to be perfect, so I'm kind of, in a way, taking my time. But yeah, that's what's to look forward to next for me, definitely.
And in the midst of creating an album, what's interesting this day and age is you need to be constantly connecting. So that must be a lot to balance.
It's honestly really hard.
Yeah.
Really, really, really hard. Especially when you've grown up doing, and I say grown up on YouTube, being the cover girl, covering music. And then, when you're trying to get your original stuff out, when you have a fan base, that's not hard because they'll just be drawn to it. But trying to get people from, who aren't your fans to, look at you and find your stuff, it's really hard to keep up with. But like I said, you got to do things that are different, and you got to be unique about it and just be genuine about things. And that's how I am with my album. I'm just really excited about it, and I'm trying to promote it through my videos.
What can we expect from it? Other than covers, obviously.
Series-
Original music.
Oh, you mean from my channel?
Or from your
just from my
album,
album?
yeah.
Definitely expect just awesome, powerful lyrics and vocals, and that's what I really want to shine through my music is the vocals and the lyrics, and that's really like the heart of music to me. So.
I mean, one thing I want
Yeah.
to say to that is that Find Me, that what she did on Remix is an original. It was
Wow.
like a fast song, a lot
yeah, it was really
upbeat
dancey.
tempo, and then what she was able to create with this is a slow ballad, which is incredible, and obviously told through dance. So I mean, I just think she has a bright future, and I mean, all you three have a bright future. But for me, what's coming up next, obviously, this show, there's still more episodes every Monday that we're pushing out. And also Glee, I'll be back to work.
Oh, so you haven't graduated yet.
I mean, I have graduated, but there's still
there's
more
still
happening.
more.
There's still more.
Good, I'm happy
There is
it
life
continues
after high school.
after.
There's life after high school.
That gives me hope too.
life doesn't end. Life doesn't end after senior year.
Well, you all are great. It's so exciting to see this series out. Check out Remixed every Monday on YouTube and, of course, D Studio. A lot of great content coming from that channel. Give it up for our guest today.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.